Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. It's another cold, dark December night. It's the last day of December, to be exact. And I've got some tin bronze cooling off there. I made a copper and resin run up here to the northeast. And ran out of daylight, and I forgot to bring my support beams with me. So the plan is to make an early start and get back up there in tomorrow. It's almost midnight. And see, I was working on a copper mine here. We've got some more copper up around here. So we're making more copper, more resin. We're pretty low. I had enough to make another run of bronze. We just got 34 copper left over. But let me bring you up to speed here real quick on the mill, and then I'm going to sleep through the night and we'll head out. So nothing much changed here, although I did move the quenching pit over to here. And that's about it. Got a lot of cobblestone put down. I don't remember if that was in the last video, but here's what I've got right now for the kern. I've actually ground up all the chalk I had. So I've got the transmission made. I need a little more resin to get the clutch, which I might actually have now that I came back on that resin run. I don't remember how much I needed exactly. I've got that set up. I'm going to put a clutch right here so we can turn this on and off. And then I decided I'm just going to use baskets. I think it just takes so much copper to make the chutes. So I'll use the chutes I made on some other project. I didn't get very far making all the chutes. So I just put rock in an oak bark basket, and that works fine. It just drops from the hopper into the basket. And it works great. I didn't have any excess like fall out anywhere. It seems to work just fine. So I don't think we actually need slabs here, and that lets me just access the hopper from down below. I got some more torch holders made, so all the torches down here, except for that one that I forgot to destroy, are permanent now. So we got that going. Up top, I don't know if we'll be able to see much, but let's go up here. It is a medium activity night, so I want to be careful. I made this quite a bit taller. I haven't done any decoration yet, but I did make the windmill quite a bit taller. That may be impossible to see on YouTube, as dark as it makes everything. I can see fine, but it seems like YouTube makes it super dark. We come all the way up here. It's the same thing, it's just taller. I need to get some kind of structure built around this. Make it look cool. For now, it's just a giant tower. With a windmill up top. So I'm going to go sleep. If I can get down the ladder here. There we go. I'm going to go sleep, and then we'll see how the rift activity is. But the plan is to head out early morning up to the northeast and get some more copper and resin. So I'll see you in a bit. It's still pretty early, just after 6, but I wanted to grab some food and make sure we had everything and we're ready to go. So let's head on down. I'll just go right past that door. We got our friends outside, of course. I've added animal traps, or animal cages, I mean, as a mod. I haven't got to use them yet, but we have those. And we've had a change in the weather. My allergies are going nuts. So I just had a giant sneeze, which I think I got muted out. We got a whole bunch of resin, but it's going to take a couple weeks for that to cure. Of course, we've got our flax oil there. But I want to build a chicken coop, but we're going to need to make it bear proof because we have a lot of bears around. So that's for a future project. But these you can grab, and then it says attack an animal, and then it puts it in the cage. So we'll be checking that out at some point. I built one to see what it looked like. Let's go ahead and get our food topped off. Then I probably should go grab some more food to take with us. Because that only has 0.9 of a serving left. Not a ton. In fact, if I put that on the shelf here, it's still fresh for 24 days. So I think I'll just leave that one here. And let's go grab a full crock to take with us. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. Apparently I need a few more lights in there. Alright, let's go back up here. And let's grab the old armor. And the shield. And the sword. Go deal with that problem. Who are you? Yeah, there's nowhere to run down here, buddy. Brought me a flax fiber. That was mighty nice of you. Put in there. I wonder if I showed off the corner wine cabinets or not, but I got that all filled out with cabinets and got some more room. Wine is sitting there ready to go, but let's get some more food. That's my gear stuff. Let's grab one of these and take with us. Grab that just in case I need it, but that should do us for supplies. It's now nearly 8 o'clock. Hopefully it's a little bit light out, but there's still medium rift activity, so we got some growly friends we might have to deal with. But I think I'll just leave these here. And I'm going to rely on my speed. I don't like the debuffs on the armor. So I don't like to use the armor unless I'm like specifically, know I'm going to need it. So I'll put that there. We got these guys at the door. That's fine. Let's get rid of the flax. Got a little bit of firewood with me. I've got some support beams, and I've got some sticks in case I need to make another shovel. I've got one more ready to go. I think we're pretty good to go, but I should probably take a prospecting pick with me. There we go. We'll take our prospecting pick. But anywho, I'm going to head out. It is snowing, which is less than ideal. But, it's wintertime. It's the 1st of January. It's a new year, too. And I may have mentioned it in the video. We've got a lot of animals back around now. See, there's a bunch of chickens over there. They're starting to come back after, I think, about a year from trapping them all over here. So that's pretty cool. And that's why I want to get a chicken farm going. So I'm going to do some running, and I'll see you over there at the copper mine. There are so many caves through here. I almost fell in one. So I was just going to go ahead and mark some of them that I knew about. And where was the one? There's one over there I almost fell into. Hey, Bunny Rabbit, how's it going? We're almost over here, so I'm going to go ahead and get my support beams ready to go. I think I grabbed these resin on the way back. On the way back home, but let's just go double check. Yep, I grabbed those on the way back. So we're heading over to here. Not quite there yet. Almost every time I come over here, I find more copper on the ground. It's so easy to see. Sound like thunder. Yet it's also easy to miss as you're running along here. I usually jump across here, but we got some ice to go across on now. See, all these X's are places where I've mined. But I was getting down into the ground here, and I needed some support beams, because it's going to collapse. So it took me a while to find this, because it was I think it was a couple layers down in the rock. So I was digging all around here, trying to figure out where it was. And then I finally found it. So we're underneath here, and yeah, I wanted to get some support up, so that's why I wanted the support beams. You can see that's instability 50%. But if I do this, now it's stable. And then we'll do the same over here. Put a beam there, and then that part is stable. And I'll go ahead and throw my lantern in my offhand. I can see just fine, but like I was said earlier, I know YouTube can make it super dark. And this is a medium vein, so we're getting a decent amount out of here, which is great. And I've had a lot of cave-ins, so I've been checking the stability. I don't think chert is the strongest. So I want to be careful on here. And throw down supports as needed. Go over here and get this. So once I saw how unstable this was down here, that's when I went to go get my support beam. Like, we're going to need some support. And not sure. Can I put a beam here and then still mine that? I don't know for sure that works. I'm still figuring out some of this support beam stuff. I don't think I had cave-ins on my first playthrough, did I? I don't remember having to deal with this. So I may not have enabled it on the first run through. I had soil instability. Alright, so those are all supported now. It looks like the vein's going in that direction. So you're still good, but when I take you out... No, you're still good. Okay. Now can I do this? It does leave the beam there. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure how that worked. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Let's come at this from, let's do it from the middle. And that's still stable. Now, can I mine this out without compromising that beam? I'm not sure. So let's stand over here and we'll test that theory. Okay, as long as it has one block to rest on, it looks like it's okay. I'm learning. We're learning as we go. I've already had cave-ins on top of my head a couple times. It's not fun. I've almost died. Right, so that's at 50%. So I'm going to go ahead and put a beam here. And then that gets that back to stable. Then the same over here. Hope I brought enough beams. Didn't think I'd need that many because there was I think there was only 2 nuggets up top, so I didn't expect it to be very big. All right, this ceiling is good. Should still be good. Let's go a little further back in here. That's all good. Go ahead and come through this way. This is kind of trending in this direction. All those picked up. And we've got 28 medium chunks. Nice. A decent amount of copper. How are we doing on stability? Then we should be good there. Let's just knock this out. And then since I brought the prospecting pick, move that. Let's get the... It's not too bad back in here. So I'm going to get the prospecting pick. And we're going to do exact mode. And let's just see. We do this one. There is one more trace amounts. Of course, it's right here. So there's a little bit left there. And I'm going to want to support that up a little bit. Perfect. Oh, it keeps going, huh? One thing you can do is you can sit. Okay, so it is back under there. Those should be supported pretty well. Let's open this up. That's where the prospecting pick is really handy. to see if there's anything left that you just can't see. There's a decent amount under here that I would not have known about. Okay, that's looking good. Let's do another, let's just do, this is kind of unstable. Let's do this one here. And it still says there's some copper around here somewhere, trace amounts. So within like 6 blocks of here, there's still some copper. Check on this side. It's still saying trace amount. So there's still a little bit of copper here somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. Let's get our food. See it flashing at me. Food taken care of. So we can poke some holes here and there. See if we see anything anywhere. I don't know if it's worth, you know, chasing down to every last drop, but not seeing any in the floor over here. So what if we looked here? Side. I believe the default is 6 blocks. Okay, so there's nothing over here. So it's this direction. So let's do a sample here. We have trace. So it's within 6 blocks of here. Awesome. So is it underneath one of our pillar blocks? Get this back in my hand just in case you guys can't see very good. Not seeing it under the pillar block. You're 50%. Yeah, I'm not having much luck finding it. Well, let's put you there. Running out of support beams. It's possible it's like right above my head or, you know, right below my feet. I don't know that we're going to find it. Oh, there it is. How are we looking here? That should be fine to mine that out. If I hit G to set down, there's nothing else down here. And if I do our little tool here, just have galena. So I think we have found all the copper. So there we go. Mission accomplished. I kind of like to take some of these support beams, but at the same time, I don't know. This may collapse on my head. But what you do is you find an end. If you get when you get that little end piece lit up. Yeah, I can't get that, so we'll leave that there. Let's back up here. Grab some of these and take with me. So we don't waste them. I wonder if this would work. Can we just replace them with dirt? Players in the way. Yeah, I'm in the way. All right, let me get that back on. I can hear the comments now. We can't see. I'm sorry. I can see just fine, so it's hard for me to know when you can't see. I'll try to keep the lantern in my offhand some. Yeah, I think the dirt acts as a pillar, so dirt's free. So we'll take the pillars with us. Those are handy to have. And it's about afternoon. It's gonna be time to head out of here. Head back to the old homestead. Get you in, and then I'm gonna come over here and get my support beam and hope that doesn't fall on my head. There we go. All right, I'll grab my ladder and we'll just pillar out of here. And we got a bunch of copper. I'm happy with that. I don't remember. I got that one, but let's hit up some of these other resins here. Although it's getting pretty dark. Yeah, there's a lot of lead around here. It is calm rift activity though, so let's go for it. Before things get too wild, let's get our food taken care of. It's flint. Let's go grab some more of this resin if we can. And let's see, there's going to be a ladder here somewhere, maybe? Where's the other? Oh, there it is. There's another dot on the map. There's just a lot of resin right in here. We got that one, and then it looks like we have another one. Another one right here. What I discovered is you can actually zoom in on the minimap, which is going to help some. Oh, here we go. It's just high enough I don't need a ladder, so I didn't have a ladder on there. And then we got a couple more across the river there. If you just move your mouse over here and use the scroll wheel. Zoom that in and out. It's still saying calm, but I've had it go from calm to apocalyptic with the snap of your fingers, so try to keep an eye on that. Be ready to head out of town. We've got that one. We got another copper mine here, actually, but I don't know if we want to be mining in the night. Decent amount of resin. Do I have a... Oh, it's way down there. I was going to say, I had a line cabin over here somewhere, but it's pretty far to the south. So I picked up some copper here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. The only problem with the copper up here is with the soil instability, you really have to mine out a lot of gravel. So I need to spend like 2 or 3 days panning at some point because I've got so much sand and gravel. It's ridiculous. I know there's a mod I saw in who was doing that. It's a new YouTuber I've been watching that does vintage story. The name escapes me, but he's playing with a bunch of folks. He's actually playing with Odd Ape Gaming. Might have been why the channel was recommended to me, but anywho, he's got a a sluice box mod that lets you kind of automatically do some panning. It's less return, but it's automatic, so there's the trade-off there. Playing on the Rusty Gear server, and I cannot, the name's just escaping me, but... So I'm going to get this dug out a little bit, and then we'll mine it out. Yeah, this is such a pain. This is where I want like an iron shovel that goes faster. Just about burnt through this shovel. Another medium vein, nice. Take all that we can get. Getting a little low on 10. I'm gonna have to make another 10 run to that cave. Then hopefully at some point we'll run across some iron. So I don't suppose this would do anything to stabilize the gravel, right? It's not how that works? No. Okay. I didn't think so, but you know. Gotta try stuff. Ow. Shirt. I can't see anything in the dust. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, 3 wide here, so we gotta, yeah. Even undoing the top block sometimes makes it collapse on you. So I need to get some food in my wooden pan and just go to town. I've got almost a basket full of like sand and gravel back at the base. Ready to be panned. Rift activity is still calm, so I'm going to go for it. The shovel is going to break any second. I think I'll grab these 3 and call it good. Unless there's more behind. There's more behind there. One more anyway. Yeah, I didn't see any under there, so I think we're probably good. But let's check with the pickaxe here. See if we see any trace amounts. Yeah, no ore node nearby. So I think we're good. Let's do this one. Cover this side. Yeah, we got it all. Alright, let's pop that up there. Put that in my hand just so we don't get the debuff on the hunger. And I'm going to head back to base. I think we'll call that a video. We got 0.7 liters of resin. We got 64, a whole stack of medium chunk. So a stack plus 1 of medium chunk of copper. So that's a good run. I'm happy with that. That'll get the stock replenished. Whoa, a little bit. That just kicked me off there. And yeah, the adventure continues. I thank you as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Woo, cave. Don't fall in a cave. That wouldn't be a good outro.